everyone and welcome to my what's in my hospital bag video, which is super exciting. I'm now 37 weeks pregnant, so I thought it was the perfect time to finally sit down and film this video. I have absolutely loved watching these kind of videos since I was a teenager, like way before I was married or thinking about having children. I've just always found it really fascinating watching women go through what's in the hospital bag. So no judgment here if you're not even pregnant, because it's just quite interesting and it's nice to be nosy, isn't it? We are also having a planned C-section birth, so that's definitely worth mentioning because what I pack will be slightly different. I know that for women going down the vaginal birth route, they might have a bag of stuff that's kind of for the labour process and then a bag for afterbirth. The way I've done it is I've just got one bag for baby, one small cabin suitcase for me, and then also my changing bag, which has kind of more of the everyday stuff needed a bit before, a bit after. And then of course Sam will also have a bag for him as well. And yeah, let's get straight into it. I thought that we'd actually start with baby's bag because I just feel like that's the most exciting thing. And I just got this holdall off ASOS because I actually don't really own a holdall, so it was quite an inexpensive, just easy bag. It's quite thin, so it's not one of these like heavy leather bags. It's just small, compact, and I thought it was perfect. So at the top we just have this gorgeous baby blanket which my mum bought us from Jojo Mum and Bebe, which I am obsessed with. I just love the colours, and I thought either she might be kind of swaddled up in this or it can go in her car seat for the way home. We've got the car seat here, which needs to go in the car. I'm currently in my guest bedroom, by the way, which I don't usually film in much, and I'm surrounded by like a Moses basket, a docker tot, a pram, a bouncer, everything. It's a bit of a dumping room at the moment. So yeah, excuse kind of random stuff everywhere. But yeah, that's the first thing at the top of the bag. And then also I have her little elephant comforter. I don't know if newborns need these at all in the hospital or right at the start, but I thought why not? It's super cute and it's nice to have one thing like that. Then the rest of the bag is hyper organised. Let me see if I can show you, with all these bags that I just got from Amazon. I know you can get ones that have like pre-labels and stuff like that, but I just got plain ones and then put my own labels on. This whole video is just going to be me rustling bags, isn't it? So in no particular order, let's start with the first one, which is nappies. And I've got a mixture of Pampers and Kitten Kin in size 1, and I think there's about 12 in here, and then there's a couple in my changing bag as well. So that's just obviously pretty self-explanatory to have nappies. I've just gone for the one size. We live a 10-minute or quicker drive from the hospital, so I'm not too worried about not having something because Sam can always pop back depending on how long we are in hospital for after the C-section. I'm really hoping for one night. You have to be in for at least one night. But I know that sometimes it can be 2 or more depending on how everything's going. So yeah, I don't want to overpack, but I also want to feel organised. In the next one we have sleep suits. I've just gone sleep suits or baby grows. I feel like they're called different things. They're just the all-in-ones. And I've gone for newborn only. I've seen videos where people pack like 3 newborn, 3 0 to 3, like depending on the size. But the reason I've just stuck with newborn is because they're all such different sizes in different stores. So for example, this one is my favourite from Mamas and Papas. Look how cute and teeny that is. And Mamas and Papas seem to come up super small, so that's obviously quite a small one if she's quite small. And then I've also got a John Lewis one. In fact, both of these are John Lewis. One's pink with stars and one's just plain white from a multi-pack. And they seem quite a bit bigger, so I feel like I've got a good amount there. I'm gonna just have to throw this all on the floor and like properly repack it later. And the next thing is vests, which is a combination of short sleeved and long sleeved. In fact, I think I've only done one long sleeved and the rest are short sleeved. And again, I think there's, how many are in here? I've got 4 short sleeve vests because I hear that they can get pretty destroyed pretty quickly with poo explosions and the likes. And they are, I think 3 are newborn, 1 is 0 to 3. Again, the newborn ones seem to be slightly different sizes. And then there's one long sleeved one as well. Then sticking with clothes, there's also a little going home outfit, which is complete with a hat, which we actually bought in up to 1 month, just in case she was a little bit bigger, which she is predicted to be a little bit bigger, so we will find out. but this one is again from Mamas and Papas. We went for the cloud pattern. I don't think the lighting is on point here, but it is super cute and it comes with this little teeny hat. So yeah, hopefully that'll be her going home outfit. White, nice and practical. Then the next thing I have is hats and socks and mittens. So this is the cutest little pouch because the mittens are so teeny. Look! I mean, the baby grows that we've got do have fold over ones, but I just thought just in case. And then I've gone for 2 hats because I've heard people say that if one gets obviously really dirty, then they didn't have a spare. So actually we've got 3 in total, although I think that one's going to be too big. But these ones are quite cute and small, and I know that if you want the immediate skin to skin, which I do, and then they want to put a hat on her straight away, obviously she's not going to be cleaned of all your womb gunk yet. So I figured one would get pretty dirty, and then I've got another one to use later when she's a little bit cleaner, I think. I mean, I didn't say I'm a first time mum in case it's not obvious. So this is all very exciting and new for me. And I will learn as I go, I'm sure. And then look at these teeny little socks, so cute. And I also have some little white booties coming as well, just from M&S in our Ocado shop, so that I can pack 1 pair of those as well. Then the next thing is muslins and blankets. So we've already got that first blanket, and then I've got a white company, it was a hand-me-down blanket from a friend actually, but it's just basically a slightly smaller white blanket. And then I've got muslins in various sizes, so I've got a huge one which could be like a swaddle as well, and then I've got 2 others in here, and I've got more in my changing bag. So I think we're all set for muslins. Then a couple more bits, we've just got the vitamin D drops that you put on your nipple when they are feeding, just to boost their immune system. That has been recommended. And then the last thing in here, so rustly, is a cardigan. Just went for this little pink one that was a hand-me-down from a friend, and the White Company super fluffy bear pram suit, which was also a hand-me-down from a friend. This is in 0 to 3, so it might be huge, and it also might be too hot. We're only a few weeks away, and currently the weather in England is freezing, even though it is soon to be May. So I'm not sure if this is appropriate, but I thought it was good to have it just in case for her leaving the hospital. And then I think you have to take it off to put them in the car seat, if I remember correctly. I need to read up on that. But yeah, that's everything in baby's bag. Then if we do my changing bag next, which is from Tiba and Marl, and I am obsessed with it because I wanted a functional rucksack that would be comfortable to wear, and one that Sam could wear as well. I actually stupidly forgot to buy the little clips that clip it onto the pram, so I might need to do a separate order. But I just think it's so lovely. I'm so happy with it. So this is where there's going to be loads to pack last minute. So I made a little list of all the things I need to pop in there. So for example, iPad, maternity notes, birth plan, maybe a book, just more for the waiting around before, because you don't get a specific time slot, so there could be a lot of waiting. My glasses, which I'll pack in case I don't want to wear my contacts, and then maybe a couple of healthy snacks I've put, although you're not allowed to eat before a C-section, so I don't know how much food I want to put in this bag that's going to be with me. But for now, it's kind of a bit of a mix of stuff for me and for baby. So I've got a phone charger with a long cable, which is like the #1 thing they say to pack at the hospital. And then I've got my trusty lip balm, because if you know me, I am just obsessed with lip balm. So that's been living in there for ages. I bought one especially just for this bag. Then in this front bit, I've got a couple of nappies and another muslin cloth. I've got a couple of these little OT chocolatey snacks. I've been really enjoying these, and I just thought they were great for hospital bag because they're just like a little energy boost without being too unhealthy. Then there's also this no harm bum balm, which I very kindly was gifted by my expert midwife. They sent me a little pack of things, of which there's more in my bag as well, so I'll show you. Obviously haven't tried this yet, so I can't say anything about it, but it's got really good reviews. I don't think I'll probably need to use this in the hospital, but I thought it would just live in this bag anyway. Then I've got tissues, essential. I've got some antibacterial wet wipes for hands. And then I've just got some breast pads and some of these breastfeeding sore nipple compresses by Multi Mam. I've heard really positive things about these, so I bought a pack. And then these breast pads are by Nano Baby, which were kindly gifted as well. I feel like I can't give an opinion at all on these products, obviously, because I haven't used any of them yet. So I'm sure later down the line, in a few months, when I know what's worked for me and what hasn't, I can do more of like a recommendation video. But that's everything in the front. And then in the main section, it's so spacious, I'm just obsessed. We've got the changing mat that comes with the bag, which is obviously super handy. I've got a big pack of water wipes to change baby's nappy. I've got headphones for the iPad or for my phone. And then I've also got a coconut oil hand cream because I thought Sam could give me a cheeky hand massage while I'm having surgery, because why not? I think I deserve it when I am birthing our baby. Then the changing bag also comes with this other pouch, which is really thick. I'm not entirely sure what it's for. I've actually just put a couple more nappies, but it's quite bulky. So by the time I've put iPad, maternity notes and water bottle and like other things in there, oh, I need to add water bottle to my list. I might just take it out because it's not really serving a purpose currently. Yeah, this is kind of just like a starting point with the bag, and then the day before I'm sure I will fill it up with all the rest of the things that we need. We will also be taking a Bluetooth speaker, which will probably be in Sam's bag for our birth playlist, which we need to put together this weekend. And then I also forgot to mention that for baby's bag, I might also add a sleep bag in case that's how we want to kind of swaddle her. And also this snooze cloud, which we have upstairs. We have a snooze pod as our next to me crib, and they have the cloud which does the white noise and the lullabies and things like that. So I might also take that. I don't know if it's essential, but I figured it might be a good thing to try and soothe her in the hospital. And then I've actually got a midwife appointment today, so I was going to ask her about this, but do I need to take like a small bottle and some formula, like just in case my milk hasn't come in? I'm going to be packing colostrum, which I've been harvesting, very proud of myself, but I'm just not sure. I mean, obviously Sam can pop out and get something, so it's fine, but I'm not sure if it's like the done thing to pack a bottle, and I just don't really know, so I'm going to ask my midwife about that today. Okay, last but not least, onto my bag, which is a cabin suitcase, which I'm going to have to open. I'll pop a clip in of what it looks like when it's open so you can see. And again, it's nicely organised with those little sealed bags. So we'll start with this first one, which is nursing bras and breast pads. So I've got 2 nursing bras. I will link them below actually, because both of them seem really, really lovely. I've got one from M&S and one from Seraphine. So one looks like this. I've been told to pack 2, I guess, because one is a spare if it gets all sticked up on or milky. And then I've got more of the Nano Baby breast pads. I've got both day and night ones, so the nighttime ones are a bit thicker. I've also bought like reusable ones as well from that brand Lassino, is it? But I'm just keeping those here because I thought I'd see how I get on with the disposable. And then to match the No Harm Bum Balm, we've got the No Harm Nipple Balm from my expert midwife, which I've actually already tried out post colostrum harvesting just to kind of soothe my nipples a bit and prep them, I guess, and I really, really like it. So good things to say about that so far. Then I've got nighties and socks. So my school friends bought me a beautiful White Company nightie, and I was going to pack it in my hospital bag, and then I thought, this is too nice. So I've already tried it out, I've washed it, and now it is carefully folded, sitting, waiting for my return home, because I thought this would be so nice to put on, like, basically as soon as I get home. It's so soft, it's so lovely. It's obviously got buttons down the middle, so it's great if you're breastfeeding. And yeah, so I ended up not packing that because it just felt too special for hospital. And instead I've got this grey one from ASOS, which is a similar style, but it's not as nice, but I figured it would do the job. It's just like a long sleeved buttoned nightie. And then I've also got this short sleeved one from Seraphine, which I think is like a labour nightie. So women might buy it to give birth in because it's got poppers all the way down the front front and the back, and it's just super floaty. It's obviously a dark colour for any mess. And yeah, I thought I'd just see what the temperature was like in hospital, and I know you get kind of like hot sweats and things like that. So I've got two options for sleeping in or for after the C-section. I'll do some links below, by the way, so anything, I might not link absolutely everything because it might be a bit overkill, but anything that I think will be useful I will pop in the description box, so if you're trying to look for something, definitely check that out first. Then I've just got a pair of fluffy socks, and I've also got some White Company socks, which my lovely friend bought me, and I haven't actually worn yet. I just thought, oh, I'm gonna save them for the hospital just so I've got something that's a little bit of a treat. Then we've got pants, very, very important. I've got a combination of the Frida disposable C-section knickers, which look like this, they're grey. And I've also got, upon recommendation from a friend who gave birth recently, I've got these Always, I think they're the Always brand, big disposable stretchy black nappies essentially. Do they call them nappies? I don't know what they call them, just disposable pants, I guess. And then they're scented as well, which I feel like is a bit overpowering, but at least the bag smells nice. And then I've also got a couple of other pairs of knickers. I got these Mummalicious ones from ASOS, which are just like big black pants. And then I've got these kind of seamless ones as well, which are big high-waisted pants, because after a C-section you don't want anything obviously sitting low down near your scar, or your wound I should say at that point. So lots of options for pants. Even though I'm having a cesarean birth, you obviously do still get the same amount, well, same? They say it's the same amount of blood and everything coming out, because your uterus is obviously going back down to size and everything's got to come out somewhere. So yeah, you still need all the big pants, and the disposable ones will be great. And then on that same note, I've also got a pack of maternity towels as well. So hopefully that will be enough to see me through. Then footwear, I've just gone for some kind of old slippers that are just like little grey slide-on ones. Then I've also got some flip-flops, although I'm undecided whether to change these for sliders. I think flip-flops will be fine. I feel like I'm not going to be in socks all the time, like if I want to go to the bathroom and things like that. But then they also do recommend sliders over flip-flops, so yeah, I might swap those for sliders. So yeah, let me know what you think if you've got any experience in that department. When you go for the C-section, you're in like your hospital gown, and I think you have to wear compression socks, so I think maybe then the sliders would be more handy, wouldn't they, because I wouldn't be able to put flip-flops on. So I might rethink that. Oh, speeding through the rest quickly, I've also got a dark towel, which I thought might come in handy. I've got cleansing wipes. I don't really use these on my face, but I thought they might be good for like a little body wash if I need it. Then I've got cotton wool pads, which I thought would be good either for me with my micellar water, or for baby if I don't get on with the wipes. And toiletries so far, I won't show you everything that's in here, but I've basically got my cleansing balm in a little mini one. It's the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm if I have time to wash my face with a flannel. I've also got micellar water, I've got shower gel, I've got my moisturiser, I've got a mini toothpaste, I've got my contact lenses, and I've got the My Expert Midwife Spritz for Bits. Even though I'm having an abdominal birth, I think things can still be a bit, you know, spicy down below. So I've heard really good things about this, so I thought it can't hurt to pack it. Then obviously closer to the time, I'm going to pack my toothbrush, my hairbrush, any like hair clips and hair ties, and also maybe like a couple of bits of makeup, probably just like some concealer or something. I'd like to be totally makeup free, but I also do struggle with my skin a little bit, so I don't want to look back and be like, why have I got that giant red spot in this first beautiful photo of me coming home with my baby when I could have just put a little dollop of concealer and made myself feel better. So I might pack some concealer, and I'm sure I'll need it for the under eyes too. Then I'm also going to be packing my colostrum in here in like a cool bag, which I think they then store for you. So I've got, I've already done 3 little syringes, and I think I'll do another 3. And I've got this manual breast pump. I won't get it out, but I'll link it below. I've heard really good things about it in terms of trying to manually express if you have any blocked ducts, or just to get things going, or to just kind of use on one boob while baby is feeding on the other one to collect any extra milk. So I'm obviously super new to this, but I've heard really good things about it, so I thought I'll take one of those just in case. Then last few bits, I've got earplugs and an eye mask, which I've heard are essential. Obviously, I think I'm going to be far too overwhelmed to get any sleep anyway, and I'm gonna be anxious mum wanting to just look at my beautiful new baby. but everyone recommends taking this because it's obviously super noisy and bright on a ward, so it might help get a little bit of rest after surgery. So I've got those, and then I've also got a couple of mint tea bags. I mean, I'm sure the hospital will have this, but I love this one, and it's meant to be good to help with any like trapped gas and bloating post C-section. Then last but certainly not least, I've packed a few snacks. I've gone for some mini cheddars because they are just delicious. More of these Nature Valley bars. And then I've got one of our favourite naughty snacks, which I could eat an entire bag of these, but I thought they'd just cheer us both up if we need it. And I've also got some Galaxy chocolate as well. So as you can see, nice and nutritious. There's actually a really, really good fruit and veg stall at our hospital that's always there. So I'm hoping Sam can nip down and get us some fruit. And then I'm sure I'll be fed from the hospital as well. But Sam will be packing his own snacks too. Probably some more like substantial things like sandwiches and things like that, just so we're extra prepared. And I'm just checking my list to see what else I need to pack. So in terms of my bag, the only things I miss, the main thing I'm missing is a going home outfit. I've currently got no clothes. So I'm obviously going to be turning up to the hospital in an outfit, a very comfortable outfit, that will then probably just be my going home outfit. I haven't decided what will be yet because I've no idea what the weather's doing, but it's likely to be either very comfortable baggy trackies or leggings, and then a massive oversized t-shirt or jumper or both. And some socks and trainers is probably what I'm going to go home in. Nothing fancy at all. I am definitely not going to be looking glam when we go home. And the last two things is pillows. So I'll take a maternity pillow with me, probably just one or two, or if I take two, I'll just leave one in the car and then Sam can always grab it if I feel like I need it to get comfortable. And then also dressing gown. I think that they advise wearing a dressing gown over your hospital gown when you're kind of waiting around. I'm not 100% sure on this, so again, I might just throw my dressing gown in the car and then it's there if we need it, but I probably won't squeeze it into a bag. And I think that's everything. Please let me know if you think that I've missed anything that's super important, but obviously everyone's birth and kind of hospital bag looks a little bit different. So yeah, only positive vibes in the comments, please, as I'm about to birth a baby and I want to be surrounded by only good energy and yeah, positive comments, nothing scaremongering or not very nice, please. But yeah, I'm so excited now. I'm definitely feeling like time is running out and it's all just sped up so quickly. I've talked about it a little bit more in my third trimester vlog. If you are new to my channel, then go and check that out. And I've also got one more video coming that I'm planning to do before baby is here, which is her room tour or nursery reveal. So Sam and I are super excited to film that, so that will be coming soon. So please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and click the subscribe button so you don't miss my content and the nursery tour. And I can't believe I'm gonna be a mum soon. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, I'm already a dog mum, but I can't believe I'm gonna have a little baby soon, and I'm just super excited and I feel nice and prepared now. I've kind of been packing these bags over a series of weeks and I feel like I'm finally getting there and feel like they're pretty much done. But yeah, comment below any of your essentials. They might be helpful for other people watching this video as well. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!